Ultra-wide monitors might not get to the mainstream yet, but they are still an attractive option for anyone who wants to produce and consume content. I was quite satisfied with the Dell P2715Q 4K monitor, but I decided to make a change since I need more screen real estate for my work. The Dell UltraSharp U3415W appears to be the best ultra-wide monitor on the market. Let's see if this monitor is suitable for an average consumer like me. The Dell U3415Q features a very similar design and build quality as my previous Dell monitors. We can still see the familiar plastic exterior and a very sturdy stand. The 34-inch display is quite big, but it doesn't feel bulky at all. It is because the bezels around the screen are decreased and we no longer see a thick plastic frame. Inside the box, there are the monitor, a stand, a cable cover, a power cable, an HDMI cable, a mini DP to DP cable, and a USB 3.0 upstream cable. The stand allows me to adjust the height of the display. I can also tilt and swivel to direct the screen to my eye level. The monitor has a wide range of ports on the back. Here, you can find a power cord connector, an MHL connector to connect to your phone or tablet, an HDMI 2.0 port, a display port in, a mini display port in, a display port out for multi-stream transport monitor, an audio line out, USB downstream, and USB upstream ports. Notably, the monitor has built-in speakers which are located on the bottom. I see a wide speaker grill there with two 9-watt speakers underneath, so I expected the sound would be something good. In fact, the sound quality is better than my laptop, but it is still terrible, even when compared to $30 portable speakers. I recommend you to use external speakers if you want to have a better music or movie experience. I hate that Dell uses touch-sensitive buttons again on this monitor. The buttons don't offer tactile feedback, so it becomes more difficult when you want to power on or off the monitor or change a setting there. You can tap on any of the 4 control buttons to open the Osd menu. Then you will be able to adjust volume, change input source, adjust brightness or contrast, adjust color setting mode, adjust the image, or enable picture-by-picture mode. This is a curved screen, but you might not notice the difference. I even thought it is a flat screen when I first saw it at the store. This is because the curvature is subtle to avoid causing distortion. Therefore, I totally can use the monitor for photo and video editing. Of course, there is a slight image distortion, but it's a small compromise for an immersive viewing experience. The monitor is much bigger than my previous 4K monitor, but it has a lower resolution at 3440 x 1440 pixels at 60 Hz, a response time of 5 milliseconds, and an aspect ratio of 21:9. The specs are obviously not the best, but they are more than enough in real life. I'm quite impressed with the text clarity, sharpness, high contrast ratio of 1000:1, and accurate color out of the box. I didn't have to do any calibration and still receive a punchy image quality already. The monitor is pre-calibrated with a color gamut of 99% sRGB and an average delta E lower than 3. The display does not provide a full Adobe RGB spectrum, so the color space coverage is not as wide as some expensive dedicated monitors. Similar to other IPS displays, the Dell U3415W has a very wide viewing angle, but it still has the problem with backlight bleed around the edges. However, you can only see the bleeding in the dark with a black background. It is unnoticeable in everyday usage. To conclude, let's check out all pros and cons of the monitor. Pros. solid build quality, large screen real estate, wide viewing angle, great contrast and brightness, good overall image quality. Cons: modest color average, backlight bleed. Overall, the Dell UltraSharp U3415W is among the best ultra-wide monitors. It is suitable for average gamers, photographers, video editors, or any professionals looking for a larger workspace. The price of the monitor is also heavily discounted as compared to a few years ago. We at TechWalls.com highly recommend the product.